how far can the Titans go without Ryan Tannehill the rest of the way, if in fact he is done for the season? I'll send you to the comment section, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Let's see. We got nowhere either way. Nowhere. Mr. Jones is the optimist this time. Super Bowl champions in all capitals. I guess he's a big Malik Willis guy. JR says nowhere. Let's see what else we got here. Same as if he was playing from Valentino. He doesn't think Tannehill was very good. We got season over. Depends on how well they get Malik playing up to speed. Lose out from Nathan. Wild card from Young Baller. Miracles do happen in Music City from William Young, another optimistic.
Hey, Music City Malik, baby, he's on the big stage.
Yes, he is. Playoffs, first round from Kenneth Davidson, 2-1 and a wild card round loss is Griffin Kraft. Young Baller says the wild card. First round exit from Stanley. Titans missed the playoffs from Clayton, 7-10 with him, 7-10 without him. Brian doesn't think it affects much. Austin, where are you at with this? Without Ryan Tannehill, with Malik Willis starting potentially the rest of the season for the Titans, how far can this Titans team go?
So I don't disagree that Ryan Tannehill is a massive leader on this team. Side note, Zach questioned his leadership ability last week on the show, asking, do you believe Ryan Tannehill can drive this team 75 yards down the field with 2 minutes on the clock to get a touchdown if you need it? Well, he did that on a significantly injured ankle on the road against the Chargers, and QB sneaked his way to a touchdown to tie the game, right? So you saw that leadership in effect there for Tannehill. Also, another side note, could that be the last play that we see from Ryan Tannehill in a Titans jersey? We can talk about that for months leading up until that decision needs to be made with the unnamed new general manager. So how far can the Titans go without Tannehill the rest of the way? I do think they can make the playoffs because I trust Mike Vrabel as the head coach in a win and you're in type of situation. The Jags are playing much better right now, as of late. Absolutely. But the defense still gives up a lot. Like the Cowboys botched that game in Jacksonville this past Sunday. They still put up, 31 points in regulation. The Cowboys did on the road.
Yeah.
The Titans were on their way to putting up 30 points potentially in that game if it weren't for 4 killer turnovers that were not Ryan Tannehill's fault. So my point in saying the Titans can make the playoffs without Tannehill is I believe in the ability for Mike Vrabel to piece it together and come up with a plan and execution to win one game with Malik Willis. And is it likely the Titans will not be the favorite in week 18 against the Jags? I don't think with or without Tannehill, but I think Vrabel can put something together to go win a football game. And I'll say it this way. There was an opportunity 4 years ago in the last week of the season, win and you're in over an AFC South rival. The Titans lost that game with a backup quarterback because Blaine Gabbert wasn't good enough. Blaine Gabbert was not dynamic enough. That Titans defense played well enough to beat Andrew Luck and the Colts that Sunday night in Nashville, but Blaine Gabbert threw a terrible pick towards the end of that game to waste it. Blaine Gabbert was not good. Malik Willis needs to be a lot better, but Malik Willis brings an aspect to the field that Blaine Gabbert does not. And that's some unpredictability and legs that Gabbert does not have the running, skill set that Malik does. So I think they can make the playoffs. I'm going to lose my preseason bet on the Titans to win the AFC South and the Colts to finish second, but that's okay. So that's how I feel about that. I think the Titans can do it because the defense is going to get healthier too, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thought. I mean, that's the thing that I think is lost in all of this is, Traylon Burks coming back, Danico Autry coming back. The injuries are bad, but you are starting to get some pieces back. How far the Titans can go with Malik Willis, to me, is really dependent on a couple things. Number one is how far along Malik has come. We've heard all the praise about week over week progress and growth from him. But number two, it comes down to how they use him for me. I was very, very frustrated on that 1.5 series that Malik Willis, played for the Titans.
Well, it was just the one, wasn't it?
Well, he came into, I guess it was just the one series, I suppose, right?
Because Tannehill got hurt on the third down scramble before the Stonehouse punt.
Yeah, so I would have liked to see some designed rollouts. Like they're doing these Malik Willis 3-step drop, try and find Chris Conley. I don't want to see that. If that's what the Titans' plan is, they're not going anywhere. I don't think they make the playoffs if that's their plan. But if you can use Malik Willis's legs and athleticism and just do designed rollouts, bootlegs, use his speed, that defense, that Chargers defense was keying on Derrick Henry like we've seen so many defenses do when Malik was in the game. And they didn't have a counterpunch to it by using his athleticism. He's an athlete. Get him in space. And if you keep a defense honest, I do think Malik has taken strides as a passer, and it opens things up for Derrick Henry that can then be successful. So this is going to sound tough. I hate how this is going to sound. I hate it. I got to get that out there. I think they can win a playoff game.
Oh my gosh.